Moin, moin. Nein, ich werde kein Faultier, keine Sorge. Ich werde auch kein Walisch lernen. Es sei denn, Lux bringt es mir bei.
Ich kann doch kein Walisch.
Nicht? Verdammt.
Nee.
Total verrückt. Okay, aber Divinity können wir. Komischer Tisch. Und zwar hier. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Wir sind an einem seltsamen Ort. Und unser Übereifer, einen lustigen, seltsamen, fremdartigen Stein aufzuheben, hat uns hier hingebracht. Dieser Stein. Und diese Leute. Nachdem wir in der letzten Folge ja doch einiges an Inventar Querelen geklärt haben und auch endlich mal ein paar Dinge desinfizieren konnten, identifizieren konnten. Yay. Kann es ja weitergehen dann. Und das machen wir dann auch. Oh, ein Kohlenkorb. Hup. Hup. Ich kann ihn nicht auf dich stellen. Na gut. Hier gehen einfach so die Fackeln an. Die Fackeln gehen an. Oh, Fackeln. Witzig. Achso. Na gut. Interessanterweise kriege ich den aber nicht auf die Brücke. Apropos Brücke. Das war einer. Er sieht ja knuffig aus. Bin gerade mal mit der Kamera ein bisschen vorgeflunscht und habe ihn mir aus der Nähe angesehen. Und man kann ihm seine Bücher mopsen. Cool. Zumindest sein Schreibtisch. Ding. Mal anlunzen kann man.
Well, I was really hoping to find something better.
Eigentlich mal zwischen den Sternen schlafen, ne? Während um einen herum sich die Gegenstände bewegen. In nahezu willkürlicher Art und Weise. So, aber diesen komischen Hauself hier, diesen komischen Goblin. Er heißt Zickzacks. Ja, anscheinend hat er uns was zu sagen.
By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? Two Rivalonians here?
Here?
At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
Wie er spricht, finde ich schon mal witzig. Here, at the very end of time. That is very, 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 very curious. Curious. Wer ist das überhaupt?
Oh yes, proper introductions. Zigzags the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was, and is, and hopefully all that is to be. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3. How you got here, though, that's a rather more interesting question. On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow. At last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened. Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
I am Zigzag, the Imp of Doom. Doom. Ja. Entschuldigung, das war aus einem anderen Spiel entlehnt. Das war kein Imp, das war ein Squirrel, ein Eichhörnchen. I am Ratatosk, the Squirrel of Doom. The Doom Squirrel. Doom. Auch ein sehr schönes Spielchen. Müsste ich vielleicht irgendwann nochmal spielen wieder. Schade, dass es nur auf Ungarisch oder auf Englisch gibt, aber es ist auf Steam immer kostenfrei. Ja, Hillary, genau, A Quest for Ragnarok. Naja. Schauen wir uns mal an, was er jetzt zu sagen hat. Vielleicht ist das der Ragnarok gar nicht so unähnlich, warum er jetzt so schicksalhaft tut.
You know, I think that imp may be quite mad. Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
No, let's look through the looking glass. Ich guck.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go.
Was zur Hölle ist da gerade passiert?
Ich weiß nicht.
Du hast aber auch schon reingeguckt, ne?
Ja.
Okay. Guck einfach nochmal rein, weil warum nicht? Faszinierend.
The portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be? You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away.
Sehr ulkig.
Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence. Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it.
Das ist ein komischer Schlund, den er gesehen hat. Und das ist beileibe nicht mein Schlund, den er gesehen hat. Das macht mir noch mehr Sorgen. Naja, mal gucken. Das kriegen wir schon raus. Aus ihm raus.
It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Das ist also ein zeitfressender Drache.
Wie es aussieht.
Wie es klingt.
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, No longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one. Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than...
Naja, krass.
But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Verdammter Impengnom. Raus mit der Sprache.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Okay.
Und dann gehen wir durch und das Portal geht hinter uns zu.
Ja, ja. Stopp.
And he's off.
Und
Seems
weg.
the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Aber es sieht schick aus, wenn man mal ein bisschen rausscrollt hier. Mit der Karte. Dass dann wirklich noch so, dass die Karte, dass zumindest der Hintergrund auch noch so ein bisschen in die Tiefe gearbeitet wurde. Das ist schick. Gefällt mir.
Mhm.
Deswegen muss ich jetzt auch erstmal nach oben gucken, wie noch irgendwas Interessantes gibt. Ja, inaktive Portale gibt's hier. Hier gibt es das eins, das wohl nicht mehr existiert. Okay. Oh, eine Baumfrau. Aus Stein.
Eine Baumfrau aus Stein.
Ja. Sieht nämlich mehr steinlich aus als baumig, aber ein bisschen baumig ist die auch auf dem Kopf. Ja, die hat Baumdreads. Sieht zumindest aus auf dem Rücken. Okay, aber hier können wir anscheinend auch nicht hin. Weil hier ist nichts zum Interagieren. Deswegen schätze ich mal, dass wir da einfach noch nicht hin dürfen. Gleiches Spiel mal mit der anderen Seite. Auch wieder inaktiver Portalskis. Und da auch noch. Na gut. Dann geben wir dem Imp einfach seinen Willen und folgen ihm mal. Was zum Plündern war ja auch nicht. Keine Vase oder nix. Und das sieht auch ein bisschen kaputt aus. Achtung, warte.
Aber
Ach Quatsch, das sind die Elemente, die das darstellen soll. Feuer, Erde, Blitz und Eis. Wasser. Oder Wasser. Wind und Wasser. Wie auch immer. Irgendwas Elementares soll das darstellen wohl. Sieht zumindest aus. Hier gibt es Vasen zum Plündern. Yippie! Aber in keiner ist was drin. Doch, hier. Silbererz, cool. Ich sogar ein bisschen gebrauchen. Der Typ ist lustig, der hat 2 Arme und 4 Unterarme. Cool. Und so viele Muskeln, dass er sich wahrscheinlich gar nicht weiß, welche er zuerst bewegen soll. Oh, hier ist die letzte Truhe.
I have the last chest. The last chest. The last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me.
Die letzte Truhe, die letzte Truhe, die letzte Truhe! Aha. Ich muss mal kurz was ausprobieren. Wenn ich den nämlich mal angreife, was passiert dann? Nix. Na gut. Dann glauben wir das einfach mal. Die Schwertleiter hat sie ja überstanden. Noch mehr aktive Portale. Wie?
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Jetzt wird's langsam ein wenig interessant.
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
Okay, sie bezeichnet uns als seltsam. Naja gut, die Seltsamigkeit ist ja doch eine Frage der Gewohnheit, ne?
Mhm.
Mhm.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves.
Sie.
Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
Es war ein Stein, ein seltsamer Stein.
Und dann kam der Stein.
So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Naja, neues Leben eingehaucht, also infused a new life. Weiß ich nicht, ob ich das bestätigen kann. Das sah anders aus. Das fühlte sich auch anders an.
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
Wow.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone.
Okay. Jetzt weiß ich wie sie das meinte.
Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say. But I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are. Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret. A secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. see what the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
What the void shrink, the Starstone restore. Diese Aussprache. Ich finde die wieder sehr interessant. Und sehr, sehr amüsant sogar.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all. Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger. For a reason I do not yet understand, you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. But we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course! That's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time. That shall never be. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
Nö. Kurz einfach Antwort, nö. Ich glaube, das müssen wir dann mal ausdiskutieren.
Yep.
Not but a moment ago we were hunting Source in Rivellon. And now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
Say what Zigzags and the Weaver will. I need more evidence before I'll buy into this wild tale.
Yep.
Come, come! I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
Spot on. Praise be that we at least are still capable of rational thinking. We seem to be the only ones in an insane asylum at the end of bloody time.
Ich konnte nicht widerstehen.
Ja, verstehe ich.
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem. In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Except, it seems, you. Ask and I shall answer, if I can.
Come, come! I've got something for you if you're up
Alas,
to
the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
Okay.
I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb to be.
Source Hunter,
I
do
am
tell.
but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Das ist ganz schön viel Tobak, ja.
I got something for you if you're...
Oh, Hunter, I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time. And time is running out unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul. Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the end of time and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time. These Starstones, please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone. What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the Starstones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends. I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
Come,
Cool.
come.
Man kann mit ihr handeln. Nadel, Faden und Feenstaub. Mein Gott, so viel vergeistigter Kram.
So,
Ah.
what do you think, Source Hunter?
Okay. Also zusammenfassend kann man sagen, aus irgendeinem Grund läuft diese Welt die Zeit ab,
Source Hunter, do tell.
weil ein mehr oder weniger, wie auch immer, Drachending frisst es auch. Frisst die Zeit. Und
What will it be,
durch diese
Source
Sternsteine
Hunter?
haben wir die
Do
Möglichkeit,
tell.
Zeit wiederherzustellen. Das klingt nach einem Riesenhaufen Affenscheiße, wenn du mich
So, what do
fragst.
you think, Source Hunter?
Aber nach durchaus eindrucksvoller Affenscheiße, wenn ich an den Drachen denke, der da in dem
Come, come. I got
Fernglas war.
if you're up to the challenge.
Oh. Der hat noch Goldware da.
So,
Ja.
what do you think, Source Hunter?
Aber Korane, Bücher. Ja?
So, what do
Oder
you
war da
think,
bei dir ein Buch
Source
drin
Hunter?
gewesen?
Bei mir war ein Buch drin.
Was für eins? Lesen.
Es ist ein leeres Buch.
Verdammt.
Leeres Fähigkeitenbuch der Erde.
Got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
Zutat kann verwendet werden, um ein Fähigkeitenbuch herzustellen.
Cool. Man kann Fähigkeiten
So, what
herstellen.
do you
Geil.
think, Source Hunter?
Kann ich dann Stein reinlegen?
Jetzt sehe ich aber auch, was sie meinte mit Wunden im Gewebe der Zeit.
Up to the challenge.
Ja.
Ja, doch schon ziemlich viel, was da fehlt.
Hat irgendwie eine Form von einem Trocken, findest du auch?
Come. I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
Hat auch die Form einer Sichel.
Solange sich auch mal die Form von einem Häschen hat, ist alles gut.
Gratini. Links ist der Kopf.
What leads you, Source Hunter? Do tell.
Okay, geben wir dem Imp hier, dem Gimp, dem Goblin Ink erstmal.
Ja, machen wir dem Gefallen, dass er mit dem Endstief der Fresse hält.
Ja,
The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon. Not
geraten.
just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask...
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot! Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission? Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword. And even then, I'll be back in a jiffy.
I'll be back, oder was?
But of course, I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those star stones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever. Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Lonesome, being privy to all that has been and all that is.
Als nächstes sagt einfach nur ja. Dann würde ich ihn hassen ein bisschen.
Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then.
Wie gesagt, ein einfaches Ja hätte es auch getan. Six.
Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the sons of Sigurd. The last Rivellonian who remembers it
Langsam.
died more than 7. Before you go,
Mag ich
Source
nicht mehr.
Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Uff.
Und wie heißt der Vogel?
Weiß der Vogel was?
I wonder, do you know more about the void? What it is? What lies at the heart of it?
Okay,
What
erstmal
lies
weg
at
von
its
den Typen.
heart? Why? Nothing, of
Erstmal da weg.
course. The great absence of
So, weg. Nichts wie Wusch. So, das war eine Menge vergeistigter Quatsch und viel Kram. Ah, so.
Da rennt eine Krabbe.
Das war wichtig. Da rennt eine Krabbe. Ich habe Angst vor dieser Krabbe, deswegen mache ich jetzt mit dieser Folge Feierabend. Werde mich vielleicht mal kurz mit meinem Lieblingsluxi hier beschlagraten. Vielleicht kann er mir auch ein bisschen Licht in diesen hochgeistigen Quark bringen. Oder ein bisschen Kakao. Weil Kakaoquark. Und in diesem Sinne. Ein bisschen dunkel draußen. Ach, glaub, fühlt sich zumindest an. Ist es nicht. Aber fühlt sich an. In diesem Sinne nochmal. Danke fürs Zuschauen, YouTube. Wenn ihr Fragen habt oder so, einfach Kommentare oder so. Ansonsten steht in der Beschreibung ja auch, wie ihr mich direkt erreichen könnt über Twitcher und Bleifisch. Oder man schaut ab und zu mal auf Twitch vorbei. Dienstag. Derzeit vor allem Dienstags und Freitags. Was los? In diesem Unsinn. YouTube. Und Tschüss und Schluss. Und Tschüss und Lux.
Tschüss.
Tschüss.